The midweek championship overview. Player of the week, I've gone for Southampton's Ross Stewart. His 2 goals got Will Still a much needed 3 points away at Sheffield United. One of them, by the way, an absolute screamer as well. So Ross Stewart is my player of the week. New segment now, goal of the week. So as I say, Ross Stewart was definitely in contention for this, but I've gone for James Bree of Charlton. It was a lovely little team goal, passed around the box, one-touch passing on the half volley. James Bree didn't just put it away, he put it in the top corner. A lovely, lovely goal from Charlton, who are playing some lovely football themselves this season. Team of the week, it's no surprise, it's Coventry City, 4-0 winners away from home at the Den as well. A very, very difficult place to go. I'm hearing, are they title contenders? Are they playoff hopefuls? I think they are now. Can they get automatics? Maybe. Frank Lampard has got that team playing. Moment of the week, I've got to give it to Damari Gray, the 99th minute equaliser at home against Sheffield Wednesday. Absolute scenes for the Birmingham fans because clearly, you know, a point is something they celebrate. But in terms of a moment of the midweek, it was that, you know, it was a huge moment for Birmingham, but more importantly for Chris Davis, who's fighting to keep his job if you listen to what the Birmingham fans are saying. But it also then brings me on to my shock result of the week. And it was this game. It was Birmingham 2, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Another real example of why Sheffield Wednesday, you just can't write them off. So shock result, I'm also going to give it to Birmingham Sheffield Wednesday, just because who would have thought at the start of this season that Sheffield Wednesday could go to Birmingham and cause them as many issues as they did. As far as I was concerned, St Andrews was a fortress. That's what's been rammed down our throats. Clearly not. Biggest disappointments, I've gone for Sheffield United. Listen, they've lost to Southampton 2-1. As I say, it's not the worst result that Chris Wilder will get all season, but the reason I've gone for biggest disappointments, it's the manner of which they lost. At half-time, they were 1-0 up. Life was good. In between the first and second half starting, it was Chris Wilder that got the headlines. He kicked the ball into the stands. Fair enough, whatever, but he's been sent off and he's cost his team massively. They then went on in that second half to concede 2 goals. They're fighting for points. They're scrapping for points. They haven't got any points at home all season long. So for me personally, Sheffield United, the biggest disappointment this week in the midweek. Let me know what you think in the comments.